Alright everybody, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Bosnia. We left off in the middle of a war with France trying to take over this little section of land right here. And that brought in a huge alliance of Eastern Europe nations, the Austrians, Hungarians, the Bosnians, and the Serbians. I believe Novgorod was part of it, and some other nations throughout here. Bohemia, I think, is another part of it, against France and Province, pretty much to take over just this little section here. Oh, and Savoy as well. We moved down here. We got into some really nasty fights down this way, and we lost a lot of our manpower. We're down to 6,000, so we've retreated, and we are holding up here. We're going to recover our manpower, and we are going to wait. We're just going to wait until the war pretty much is over. We've also got a mission to improve our relations with the Ottomans to 100, which I think we might be able to do. And see if maybe we can get the Ottomans on our side and turn the tides this way. We will see. We're just going to hang out in Bosnia and go on the defensive for now. Ports are being blockaded by the French. That's not good. There's a French fleet here of much larger ships than my transport ships. So we're not going to do anything about that. We're going to have to wait for somebody to come relieve this blockade, because we're not going to be able to do anything. 16 versus 21, and they've got much better ships than we do. The war score's gone down slightly. Relations with the Ottomans are at 61, 63 now. Goes up by about 2 a month. Alright, there's no way we're going to be able to pull that off. How much does that go down? That didn't go down too much. Importing iron. Let's read what this says. We can import iron for our fist and gain 60 military power. Ottoman's opinion of Bosnia changes by plus 20. Or we need to rely on our own resources. Let's import it and get that increase for the Ottomans of plus 20. Perfect. So we're importing iron from the Ottoman Empire. War score keeps going up and down by about 2% down this way. And it looks like... Production research is flawed. Lose 10 prestige or lose 50 administrative. Let's lose the administrative power, whatever. Austria's also got a high war exhaustion, so somebody's going to quit eventually. Either France or Austria is going to quit, and then the war is going to be over. Try to increase it as much as we can. It's going to send the diplomat back, but maybe we'll get a couple points out of it before before he gets sent back. Austria is being occupied by, it looks like, Milanese separatists and the Saxons, I believe. Saxony, yeah. So Austria's having an issue right now. All right, so we got to 83 before our diplomat got sent back. That's okay. Let's kick up the speed just a little bit. $22 right now. And we're getting blockaded again, probably by the French. Yeah, it looks like the French are blockading us again. It's not that big of a deal. We'll be alright. Everything will be okay. I wish that the Serbians would stay around here too, instead of going up there and getting engaged, because they get knocked out pretty quick, being only an 8 stack. It's at 24. Ooh. Royal marriage with... Yeah, we can do that. I'll take a royal marriage with the Scandinavians. Now we've got a retreating Spanish army in our territory. I don't know who are they at war with? Portugal, Aragon. How did they end up way over here? I don't know. I don't know how that little army got over here. Big fight going on over here. 15 stack of French. Oh, we got that. Nice. Nice. So now the Ottomans like us at 102. The rival of our rival. Saxony's opinion is 100. Who are they rivaled with? I think it was... They're right, they're rivaled with Savoy. Let's take that mission. We'll take that one. Recall the diplomat. All right. Okay, so Akan Gay is surrendering to France, so they're out of the fight right now, and they have to give France 10% of their monthly income. I don't want to give up my money to them. So we'll see if the war ends before we have to declare peace. Because if all of these nations... okay. That was this province here we lost a claim on. Savoy accepted peace. Trier accepted peace. Ooh. So who's left? The war's got to be over soon, because if all of these allies get walked over, France will come down here and try to make us surrender, and I don't want to bring French troops down here. I don't want to bring the war down here. So if it gets too much, we'll have to surrender a piece of some kind. The Bible is translated. A priest in Jashi, I don't know, has translated the Bible into our language and has started to distribute copies of it to nearby villages throughout Donji Kraji. Heresy, burn the priests and his books. Or great news, spread these Bibles far and wide. Papal State goes down by -40, Austria -10, Hungary -10. We'll spread the Bibles. I'm not going to burn them for spreading Bibles around. We can get a royal marriage if we weren't Protestant. We can almost get an alliance with the Ottomans. And then we'll be able to turn the tides this way. Let's go back. Let's send our troops back. Savoy is not a part of it anymore, I don't think. No, it's just France. Manpower's going back up kind of quick. Alright, looks like the war is over. Yeah, France accepted peace. France will end their overlordship of province. France will pay 82 ducats. Okay, so France lost the war. That's good. So the war is over, France lost. And they're no longer a overlord of province. Interesting. Increase our military technology. Now we can get better troops. Alright, hold on. So we completed the mission with Savoy. Do I want a large cast iron cannon? Let's take the large one. Large cast iron cannon. People laugh at our army. What? Although Although the decision to go for a massed army makes sense to many inside our country, uncouth foreigners are laughing at us, saying that our army is nothing but undisciplined mob. Let them laugh and we lose 10 prestige. I don't really care. I've got more troops than you do, so fuck off. We've got more men that can fight. They might not be the best kind of men. They might be old men and children, but whatever. Whatever. I've got more of them. Okay, now. I can get a new idea. Now I am going to look through these ideas here and think of which one to go for. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, I think we're going to go with aristocratic ideas. And the reason for that is because we're going to get more manpower at plus 25%, which we already have an increase of. We're going to get some army tradition decays, another diplomat, military technology cost of -10, and leaders without upkeep of +1, and our cavalry combat ability goes down goes up by 10%, and cavalry cost is -15%. So I think we're going to go with this. I think that's what we'll do. Try to get our relations with the Ottomans up as much as we can. Even if it's just a little bit. I wonder if there's anything better that we can do as far as trade goes. Doesn't really look like it. Unless we... Whoops. Unless we collect from the Venetian trade node. 1861. Let's try that. Let's try steering this way and collecting from here. So the Ragusa guy, I'm going to recall him. Constantinople, we're going to recall. Wait for them to get back. And then we're going to collect. And then... Oh, maybe I can't. I guess I can't collect. I can't, or I can't steer, rather. So, okay, but it did increase our money quite a bit. We were at 0.4, but now we're at, 1.5, and then 1 for the other one, so. That does increase our economy just a tad. That's good. Oh, we're so close, but we can't. We just need something to get it just above that line there, so we can form an alliance. I really don't know what I want to do as far as the Ottomans. I don't know if I want to ally them or try to push them away somehow. I really don't know. I really don't know. Iraq popped up. Let's improve our relations with Iraq. Iraq has risen. Jeez. Importing iron. Gain 60 military power and Austria's opinion goes up by 20. We can do that. We're almost there. Ooh, corruption. Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life. Never in history was this more prominent than in the times of the feudal regimes. We can ignore them and gain 3 inflation, or we can lose stability by trying to eradicate them. We will not have corruption in the Bosnian feudal regime, so we will lose the stability and we will eradicate. We will eradicate the corruption, and we're going to see if we can boost the stability. I'm going to reduce that. Okay. I think we're going to wait until January comes around, 1587, and we will stop it here. Alright, so Austria is again the emperor. Austria has claimed the defender of the Catholic faith. Austria broke their alliance with us. That's not good. Austria has broke their alliance with us. That is very bad, so now we really do need to work on getting the Ottomans on our side. But I think we're going to stop it there. If you guys want to see more of this, give it a like, give it a comment. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And if you want to see more Europa Universalis 4, go ahead and let me know, and I will see you again next time.